I know some of you might be wondering if Gachagua is serious and ready for the presidential race 2027. I told you here very well that the moment Gachagua will be in the ballot, then I will describe him as William Ruto's project to allow William Ruto to retain his second term position, and that is why up to now I don't and I will ever support Gachagua's presidency. But I'm going to tell you why is after William Ruto's neck up to this moment, as he had already declares that he will be in the ballot 2027.
Kama wewe ni noma, kama wewe ni fire vile unasema, kuja hapa Karatina utukane Rigiji. Mimi nataka kuambia rais, wacha kuita watu chini ya hema na kuwapatia pesa kunitukana. Wewe rais, kama ni mwanaume, kuja hapa Karatina utukane Rigiji hapa, si ndio? Harambe! Harambe! Wewe rais na hiyo mtu yako ya soprano. Si mnajua soprano? Anaita watu kwa hema, anawapatia pesa, anatukana kiongozi wa mlima. Wewe soprano, wacha mambo mingi. Kama wewe ni noma, kama...
Now, in politics, it is always well planned, well drafted for any politician to achieve whatever he or she wants. And politically speaking, Gachagua is on a mission. Two missions I'm going to tell you here. But before I carry on, pleasure to meet you once again. Thank you so much for your continued support in this broadcast. I don't take it for granted. And for those of you who had subscribed to this platform, I want to say thank you and may God bless you. If you're first time viewer watching me in this broadcast, having interest to proceed with this kind of political discussion, I request you kindly do me a favor, take a 1 second, click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like my videos, share them to your friends, family and relatives. Now, there are two missions Gachagua is after. The first mission is to prove to William Ruto that is the one controlling Mount Kenya. And he want to discourage people like Kithure Kindiki. He want to discourage people like Mutahi Kagwe and those Mount Kenyans tycoons. And even Uhuru Kenyatta to confirm to William Ruto that I am the one controlling the mountain. In that video you've watched and listened to, is mentioning even Kithure Kindiki and saying, if you are a man enough, then come here in Karatina. When someone speaks that way, it means that he is ready and he is very much alert. He is on a mission either to revenge using evil mindset or just speaking because of his bitterness. Of course, we are all human beings. That is my first observation. The second observation, Gachagua might be paving a way to another candidate. It's like, we recall how Raila Odinga used to campaign. Or Kalonzo Musyoka used to campaign. Let me use Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka was really campaigning in Ukambani and very many parts of the country. Then at long last he's saying Raila Tosha. So each and every candidate has is a puppet. I'm sorry to use that term, but that is what most of us are observing up to this moment. And it is either Gachagua is a government project just to secure votes for William Ruto, or it might be Uhuru Kenyatta's project just to hold Mount Kenya, or it might be a man on his mission to split votes so that they go at the table, on the table to bargain. You know, they always go to the table to bargain. For your information, for instance, if you are vying for presidency, you've been defeated, you must go, you present yourself to stop, there might be something to be given. It is all about political interest, and that is why he is practicing this and humiliating Kithure Kindiki. But all in all, I personally, I believe that Rigathi Gachagua is paving way for William RUTO. And this is how he's going to do it. I didn't want to mention it here because we are not almost there, but I will expose it at this moment for you to understand. Of course, Mount Kenya is with him. Gachagua is remaining with Ukambani and Rift Valley. He knows very well that Kalonzo Musyoka is a coward man. Fred Matiang'i is just there. He has not been even in the topmost position as he was. But Matiang'i was the CS Interior. CS Interior compared to the second in command is a little bit bigger margin. But Kalonzo and Gachagua are the same. So Gachagua knows that if Kalonzo will be in the ballot, then William RUTO might or convince him or lever him easily. But to him, he trusts himself that he's ready for war. And that is how Gachagua reasons. He's ready to take this country to the next level. He will take it by force. You don't know that his case is still pending. And once you have been impeached by the members of parliament from a government administration, there's something which you must understand. You are not qualified to hold any public office. What if William RUTO will rush to CJ and tell her that now revive Gachagua's case? That is also another headache. Automatically will be blocked. So he's a man on mission, as I am telling you, either paving way for another candidate in the opposition. But the facts remain that he is a bitter man, but he cannot try to make a political tactics without Kalonzo's support or Fred Matiang'i's support or any other person. And that is why I insisted here that if we will run for the presidency, then automatically William RUTO will be declared a president. Save this video for future use. I'm telling you for free without fear of contradiction, because he's only having this: Mount Kenya, Rift Valley, and Ukambani. The rest of the country will now vote for William RUTO. Simple. And Mount Kenyans are going to be split. Kindiki is going to be there. Uhuru Kenyatta is going to be there. So Gachagua might act as a catalyst to split votes. Some votes will go to the Mount Kenya, and that is how to William RUTO, and that is how he's going to win. Because Nyanza, other parts, Kisii will make their own decision, also will be splitted because of this man Silvanus Sosoro. So Matiang'i and Kalonzo will remain isolated. You never know, this man is on a mission. As Raila Odinga is always a man on a mission. After each and every election, handshake. So trust them at your own risk. That is what I can tell you as I am concluding this Gachagua's attack.